At what point did you realize that kickoff after the touchdown drilled a dude?
Well, I mean, I follow the ball. And like, I don't know, I hit it and I was like, oh, that was a good one. And I want to watch for the ball, like how far it goes. So I was looking, and then, I mean, I saw it like hit into the crowd of people. I don't know, it's kind of far away. I didn't really see. And then I heard the crowd react. And I was like, oh. And then we got the iPads on the sideline now, so I can like see old plays. And I was like, oh, killed somebody. Sick.
When you look at that game, offense, defense, special teams, maybe the first round season, kind of all around 4 quarters, everybody played pretty well. Is that kind of the assessment after that game that finally 4 quarters of play from all aspects?
Yeah. I mean, we talk about like up until that game. I feel like we never really put all 3 together until that game. Like on that game, I felt like majority of the game, like all 3 phases worked well together. I think we matched up well against them on special teams, and usually when that happens, like it just gives a lot more leeway and room for error in the other phases, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I had a feeling. We like to call like what's gonna happen, like the specialists before the game. I was like, I got a feeling that the special teams is gonna ball out today. I don't know. I just had it, and then Reese averaged like 58 or something like that, and then I made 4 field goals, obviously. And Luke's snaps, like that won't get recognized, but every snap was like perfect. He had a good day.
Yeah. So when you play like that, all phases are clicking, drill a pretty good team. The confidence level heading into the final 6 games. I mean, you got to feel like we do that every game. We're gonna have a shot to win all these games in front of us.
Yeah, I mean, I'll talk about like the things that like maybe won't get like noticed is, I mean, obviously people aren't watching that week in practice, but it's just like another way to know that like practice is just a data point. It's just to prepare you for Saturday. Because, I mean, honestly, I don't think I probably like one of my worst weeks of practice before Washington. But it just goes to show that like nothing matters except how you play on Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean, your preparation obviously, but like I almost say that leads to success is sometimes failing in practice because it drives you like to find what to fix, because it's better to mess up in practice than Saturday.
Yeah. What does a bad week of practice look like for you? Just shanking things, or?
I actually nobody's gonna notice, but I switched up my steps a little bit on Saturday in the game. Yeah. I mean, the technical side of things, like my distance to the ball was always the same. So, I mean, I'm still striking the ball well, but depending on what hash I'm on, when I aimed at like the right upright or walked off my steps based off the right upright, it would change like my angle in relation to the upright. So I was like, just had inconsistent like look to the ball towards the upright. I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
Interesting.
I was just kind of maneuvering my way through it.
Obviously, sorry.
And then I noticed it after missing in practice, and I don't think if I messed up in practice I would have known to change.
Yeah. So you saw something and said, hey,
I think it worked.
Yeah.
What's your view on like the uprights? Like the balls are going over those top of the uprights now. Should they be extended up? I mean, you've had some go over there. The Washington kicker had one that might not have been good. I mean,
I'm such a big advocate for this. I'm so glad you brought this up.
Okay, good.
Why? I don't know. I mean, I know you're asking the question.
Yeah.
Like, why don't we have taller uprights? You know,
I know.
Like the NFL is taller.
It's not like
uprights.
football doesn't have money.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, but I don't know. I don't really like leaving it into the ref's hands. You know, like just make it. And if it goes inside or outside.
Because kickers are kicking it higher up than ever from longer distances.
Our uprights in Kinnick especially are like kind of shorter.
Yeah, there are other stadiums with taller.
Penn State's uprights are pretty tall. I remember, like I didn't have any balls that were like going over those. Ohio State's are pretty tall too, but I mean, still, I don't know. I think if the ball goes over the upright, the rule like the benefit should go to the kicker. I don't know, in my opinion.
Should we put like a laser or something on the top if they don't want to extend them?
I mean, why can't you extend them? I don't know.
I know, it's silly. Why not put them 10 feet,
I don't even know
10 feet
answer,
higher?
But yes, I would prefer taller uprights.
I always figured they should sort of attach the net to the uprights, so if the ball's in the net, it's good. And if
Yeah,
it's
like those
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, I agree. Yeah.